Airbus has issued an emergency airworthiness directive for some Airbus planes. What is in that directive? Hi, I'm Morgan, and this is an aviation safety alert. This emergency airworthiness directive was issued by the European Union Aviation Safety Agency, EASA, which is similar to the FAA in the United States. That was issued today, November 28th, 2025, and here is the Emergency Airworthiness Directive number 2025-0268-E. The planes listed under this Airworthiness Directive are the A319, several models, the A320, several models, and the A321, several models, and it says these airplanes, all serial numbers. This is a zoomed-in version of the applicability of this Emergency Airworthiness Directive if you'd like to take a screenshot and look those up. If you can see the title here, the flight controls elevator aileron computer replacement, and the affected part is the elevator aileron computer ELAC, ELAC BL104. The reason for this emergency airworthiness directive is listed here below. An Airbus A320 plane recently experienced an uncommanded and limited pitch down event. The autopilot remained engaged throughout the event with a brief and limited loss of altitude, and the rest of the flight was uneventful. The condition, if not corrected, could lead in the worst case scenario to an uncommanded elevator movement that may result in exceeding the aircraft's structural capability. To address this potential unsafe condition, Airbus issued the AOT, providing instructions to install a serviceable ELAC. This emergency airworthiness directive requires installation of a serviceable ELAC and prohibits installation of an affected ELAC. To replace the part on these affected airplanes for Group 1 airplanes before the next flight after the effective date of the airworthiness directive, which is today, November 28th, replace or modify each affected ELAC with a serviceable ELAC in accordance with the instructions of the AOT. Then the plane must conduct a ferry flight up to 3 flight cycles, non-ETOPS, no passengers, permitted to position the airplane to a location where the replacement or modification can be accomplished. For this part where it says non-ETOPS, that means that it's a certification that a plane has where they can fly a long distance over remote areas or water. For installation for Group 1 planes, after modification of the plane, as required by paragraph 1 above of this AD, do not install an affected ELAC on that plane. For Group 2 planes, from the effective date of this Airworthiness Directive, which is November 28, 2025, do not modify any airplane into a Group 1 airplane. So Group 1 airplane would be the planes that are affected by this Airworthiness Directive. I did state twice previously in this video that the effective date was today, November 28th, 2025, and the effective date is tomorrow, November 29th, 2025. And once again, this is A319, A320s, and A321 airplanes, and there are a lot of those in service across the world. I will follow up on this emergency airworthiness directive in the morning and provide an update once I do.